Hey guys, and welcome back to another clickbait video. I mean, sort of. It's like semi-clickbait. Basically, we're gonna try another fan skin concept video. We tried this way before I even took over the channel. Like a week after Valorant release, this channel was nothing. We tried a fan skin concept video, and we're gonna go ahead and do another. I mean, you're already seeing on screen, we got some amazing artists pulling out some amazing work with all the resources and sources down in the description. And this first one is called the Dodger Collection by Nokus. And yeah, let's just talk about these stuff. There's some amazing things. Let's get into it. So this first one is the Dodger Collection by Nokus, as I mentioned, and it is a more minimal looking black and red with a metallic look along its theme. You guys saw the Sheriff. This one up here is the Phantom, and I gotta say, it blew my mind because when I was talking about the Tethered Realms, I said the metallic look is kinda sick, and I really wanted to see it in a skin line. So with this fan concept art coming through, it's just like, oh my god, like it looks amazing. The metallic shiny look is something I really hope Riot pulls through with. I mean, here we got the Spectre, so it's like a Phantom Spectre Sheriff heat, and the last one is an Odin. You guys will see it in just a bit, and I gotta say, absolutely amazing. I want to see this shiny material used. I love the minimalistic design, sorry about that, and I definitely wonder what sort of color waves would be in it. I wish we saw some color waves, and I gotta be honest, when it comes to like a cheaper design that looks amazing, this is something that would be, right? It has all the normal reload animations, nothing too fancy in it. They could sell it for cheap and give people some clean looking guns. Make sure to let me know what you think in the comments down below. This next one, I think you guys are going to absolutely adore. Just forgive me for the mispronunciation. It is the Kumhio by Jacob E. And as you can see in the bottom left, he gave us a little bit of a description here. Based on the Kumhio, also known as the nine-tailed fox in Korean mythology, it's very similar to the Chinese and Japanese counterparts in concept, except for the inclusion of the fox bead. This bead is said to consist of knowledge, power, and the ability to absorb humans' energy. With that in mind, I went ahead with making sure to implement the bead and the fox into the design while looking at Korean weaponry, and holy moly, do you see these concepts? They are absolutely banging. This melee blew my mind. I want this, like, Riot, please. If there's a single chance you're watching this video, please make something like this. This melee is absolutely gorgeous, and even the color waves there are mind-blowing. They're like gradients, not a straight color wave, and it just, oh man. Here he was trying to sketch the Vandal, and he writes here at the bottom, creating the Kumho Vandal was pretty tough. The first issue was that I had to work with the boundaries of the Vandal. I couldn't create a unique silhouette from scratch as I usually would. The second was, how do I make a mythological creature into a gun? Due to this, I worked on the knife first to see what I can do, and then moved on to the Vandal. And as you can see, when he moved on to the Vandal, he did it right. I mean, it looks absolutely stunning. Do you see that on the side? His primary colors were red and blue, but after some critiques from his friends, he went for more so just the blue. But I mean, both look amazing. I mean, holy... I was about to say, you know, I can't. This is something I need. It's like, I guess, I know we have the Oni Phantom, and instead of an Oni 2.0, I would like a spin-off more so with something like this. That's just my personal take, because he even had a finisher VFX imagined out in which the Kumiho, sorry, I really can't say it, comes out of the ground, wrapping the enemy in its tails, then it bites the enemy, draining them of their soul. And this is the references he used, and I just got a huge round of applause. I am hyping him up because I am genuinely hyped if they ever at least took inspiration into making something like this. Moving on from there, keeping this video snappy and fast, we have a Senna theme Phantom by Simone. So for context, Senna is a champion from League of Legends, and he took that style and made it into a Phantom for Valorant. And I'm not sure if Riot would ever be open in like kind of mending the universes other than some Easter eggs, but I mean, outside of that, a gold, high-styled looking Phantom, even without a lot of effects, would be something I would adore to rock. The amount of detail in this, of course, is too high for Valorant. I don't think we'd ever see, like, a gun so out of place with such a high polygon count in Valorant. But again, I will mention that metallic look, though, like the metallic look on the guns, would be amazing. I mean, we kind of have these like green screen effects, right? Where we can kind of see things shifting and stuff. I think they could make a metallic. If they can make that, they can make a metallic one, since we kind of see it on the knife and the sword in Tethered Realms. So this is something I want to see. This would be amazing. Next is going to be kind of interesting. We have Stargaze by Eno, and I got to give huge credit because I love how they made it inside of the shop. You know, how they did all the editing inside the shop. That's pretty dope. There's a knife, there's a Vandal, there's as well as a Marshal and a Ghost. And I got to say, without talking too much, I would love that kind of quote green screen effect in stuff like this, right? Instead of an image, you know how we had the Nebula, a little bit more abstract, abnormal. This is a set that could truly rock that green screen effect, and I think people would love it. I know I would. Of course, you can let me know your opinions in the comments down below, but this sort of stargaze, really pretty, very vibrant, with that beautiful gradient into dark looking effect, but with the, of course, more 3D depth of that green screen effect. I know we've kind of labeled it that. I don't know what we should call it, but we're calling it green screen, so we're going to say that. Kind of more like the Nebula would look amazing in my opinion. Moving on from there, though, we've got a few knife concepts by Irwin. And yeah, this is going to lead to a little bit of a discussion. Hear me out here. So for these knife concepts, you're going to see they're very different. Something we haven't quite seen in Valorant ever. I mean, the only thing I can kind of think of is the Nebula knife. That's basically the only thing I can really think of. But there's probably a few others. I'm more so just missing it. But of course, it is the classic knife shell, but with a more obscure, nice, cleaner looking design on top. And my first impression would be with these designs to either have that Nebula green screen effect or hear me out, the prism effect. Something like this. Look at this color gradient, but on prism. We've seen this kind of with the prism 3-ax, this yellow into pink. There was like a pink into silver, which looks absolutely amazing, but more designs, some more detailed, some more plain, and on the classic knife. Just something easy, you take it out, it looks clean. And I feel this would speak to a lot of people. A lot of people don't want a big sword, a huge fantasy blade. They don't want their knife to be spinning into a billion circles or have a flaming dragon on top. Some people want that clean aesthetic, and I feel Valorant kind of offers it just with the prism, but not too much. Like, it's like either too clean or too crazy. And something in the middle with these designs would be something I would love to see. I mean, look at this tiger tooth one. I would rock that all day. This gold, dark, vibrant, maybe like with the little bit of a glint, you know, like the prism glint effect on top. I would absolutely love it, but let me know what you guys think in the comments. This is something I wanted to discuss because I think we need more of these, and I think it would add a lot to the skin collections in Valorant. Last but not least, we're going to the opposite side of the spectrum from clean to fantasy with Singularity 2.0, and more so the butterfly knife with the Singularity butterfly knife by Alpha. And I mean, okay, I love the clean look, but this also looks absolutely amazing. Of course, it is a rough sketch concept by Alpha himself, and the animation is absolutely amazing. The butterfly knife is something that Riot will not keep a blind eye on. They're building up that anticipation. We all want one, and they're gonna drop it, and they're probably working really hard on dropping it right? They're gonna make it with an amazing bundle. For all we know, to be honest, my prediction, you know how we had Elder Flame, the only top tier bundle? I have a bad feeling or a good feeling, depending on how you see it, that the butterfly knife might drop in a bundle like that. Or maybe something, minimum it'll be something like the, you know how there's Prime 2.0, minimum a bundle at that tier, but I wouldn't be surprised if they drop something this hype with a max tier bundle. The butterfly knife as a concept is just too on hold. Of course, when it comes to Singularity 2.0 as a general, we'll probably see it. I doubt that was also a very popular set. I personally like it, and I think we're going to see a Singularity 2.0, but other than the butterfly knife, he also concepted the Vandal, which is something that would be in a bundle. The 2.0, there's no way that the Phantom in the first bundle, there won't be a Vandal in the second bundle. That's just a given. And the Vandal is something that looks absolutely clean. I would absolutely love to see it, and I would also love to see a little bit of a different design on it. Like in his concepts, the stretching and the lines in between are a lot more dense, similar to how the Prime 2.0 Phantom had a little bit of a different, actually it had quite a big different feel to the Prime 1.0, even though they're both within the same collection. And I would love to see some adjustments, some changes, different gradients in a similar fashion for the Singularity 2.0, and it's something I would love to see. The last thing he concepted was actually the Classic, which also makes a lot of sense. I would love to see some sort of sniper, but I don't know if the format will allow it. I mean, imagine an operator breaking apart a million pieces and then coming back together. You know, not too sure we would see that, but regardless, this is a fan concept video in the flesh. Let me know what you guys think about it. Would you like me to look for more artists, look for more creations, share it, share my opinions? Maybe hopefully Riot will see them, take ideas, or maybe you guys don't like this style of video. Just let me know in the comments down below. You guys know I am always open to feedback, but other than that, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, consider subscribing, join the Discord using the link down below, and thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.